This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I hope you guys having a great morning. Or if you're still up, you're up with me. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button for the algorithm. Okay, so we're going to be talking about French Montana. He just did an interview with DJ Akademiks, and a lot of it is cap. Okay, he put out an album a couple days, what was it, a week ago now? He says it went gold in 2 days. He says, yo, I didn't even do anything for this. A lot of people be doing the cheat codes, the SNLs, the Breakfast Club and everything. I just did this and, gold in 2 days. He put a lot of old records on this album, which made it go gold in 2 days because it was already certified gold when he dropped it. He didn't have to even drop it and it was certified gold. That's the cheat code that these guys be using. So do not fall for the mumbo jumbo. Okay, he has No Stylist on there. That's an old song. I don't even know all of them. Wiggle's pretty new, but his features, all of these are features. Slide featuring Blueface and TJ, that was a song that didn't work months ago. No Shopping featuring Drake, big song, old song. Okay, then he has that was like 2016. Okay, Lockjaw, 2014. We're going back that far. Of course, it's gonna go platinum. I mean, of course it's going to go gold. You have old songs on here. He has some new songs, but he has a lot of old songs too. So yeah, it was already certified gold when it dropped. Okay, so don't fall for that. Okay, then we're going to get to, he said, not taking friends off my records, man, because the whole thing came up like, you need features. He's like, yo, if I do, I'm not going to show people, I don't have to show people that I can do it on my own because I'm not going to take my friends off my records. That's not real. It's like, what? Dude, you need these features. Okay? You need them. Okay? He said he made a nonprofit organization that was admirable. He says he doesn't make $1 from it. That's false. Okay? I guarantee most people start nonprofit organizations so they can pay themselves 10%. Okay? That's legal. 10%. You only have to use 10% for the actual cause. You can keep 90 for operational costs, just so you know. That's the gaff with these organizations. Every famous person takes advantage of that, and it's like tax loopholes and all that. Sway Lee. Okay, so he talks about the record Unforgettable. Jeremiah had the record with Sway Lee. He let French hear it. French needed it. He said he started this sound of the African beats, whatever it is, Drake, I don't even know if he started. I think WizKid started it, but Drake had his album out with this vibe on it already a year before he dropped Unforgettable. French was on a streak of flops, okay, even with Drake on some of them, okay. He took a formula that already worked with Drake and copied it with Sway. He said, oh, that sounds like that Views. Listen to Views from the 6, and then listen to Unforgettable. Unforgettable's just a smash record. Then he's like, oh, if I needed Sway Lee and it was because of Sway Lee, why didn't he have a smash hit after that? And he said, no disrespect to Sway Lee. Well, that was disrespectful. Second of all, a hit record's a hit record. You don't make a hit record every day. It was just, Unforgettable was a great record. It's mostly 70% Sway Lee. Calculate how much time he raps and how much Sway Lee sings. 70% Sway Lee. He talks about rappers beefing on a track, and he says nothing or not take a side, because if I take a side and I go hard for one person, then these two are best friends later. How am I going to feel? You did that already. Drake and Meek were beefing. You were friends with Meek. You were friends with Drake. You took Drake's side because you didn't want to lose those Drake features. And Meek Mill slapped a couple people up for it, okay? That was way before, years ago. But to this day, French Montana and Meek Mill aren't friends. Now Meek Mill and Drake are friends, and French Montana looks crazy. I'm just being honest, okay? This is just honesty, okay? He told everybody he was a drug dealer back in the day. I don't remember. I mean, who knows? Maybe. I think everybody says they moved a little bit. Even if he was moving nickels and dimes, that's something, right? So he said he ain't dropped nothing in 3 years. He's been dropping dead singles for years. What are you talking about? The whole 3 years. Swap records with people and doesn't pay. Why would people want to swap a record with French Montana? Like, yo, I need that French verse on this album. Drake doesn't need you on his album. I don't think Drake's had him on his album, honestly. That's another thing. So Drake might not charge him because they're just friends. But, like, I'm sure he gets charged something, okay? The label's paying for it, not French. Then he's talked about Diddy. Something about Diddy. Diddy's been on the Forbes list and he ain't dropped nothing since No Way Out. What are you talking about? He's dropped 1 million albums. He's dropped tons of albums since then. I don't know what you're talking about in that. He said something about that, and I was like, what are you talking about? WizKid really started that sound. The Unforgettable sound. Not him. And plus, it already pre-existed in Africa, you know? So, that's a sound that you just borrowed. You didn't start the sound. He said that. I couldn't believe that. You know what I don't get? When people interview people, they don't challenge them at all. It's like, yo, your album went gold in 2 days. You used a cheat code, my G. You put 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old songs on there. They already were tracking. That adds to the album. Then you talk about, you know, Waka's mom. Waka's mom really was a big part of him getting to the next level. Same with Nicki. She was a big part of her getting to the next level. And he said, you know, at one point, everybody had left, kind of. And, you know, Nicki was gone. Waka was gone from his mom. A bunch of Gucci was gone. And I got a deal at Interscope, and I still paid her 10%, but she still sued me because I said something about her on the radio, which I didn't. So I just left it alone. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm sure Dev will speak about that. Anything else I missed? I wrote down a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah. Then he was like, oh, I wasn't in the hospital because of drugs or anything. That's a lie. This guy does a lot of codeine and stuff. I mean, he even talks about it in the Mac Miller documentary. So, what happened was he was probably going too hard, not sleeping, doing that, and, you know, caught up with him. That happens. I mean, that happened to Rick Ross, that happened to Lil Wayne, you know, it happened to a lot of people. Anyways, that's all I got to say on that. But, you know, his album's out. Go check it out. He's not trash. He makes good records, but it's just, he comes from that era where I'm from, you know, that era, our era, I should say. And, you know, where you, like, fake it till you make it. Or yeah, he's already made it. I don't know. You just stretch the truth, I guess. You know, highlight your wins, even though they're cheat codes sometimes. But it is what it is, man. I don't know. Make sure you guys have a great day. Make sure you relax today. We'll get to the motivation a little later. You know, make sure that other people don't define your happiness. You define it. You define your success, okay? Other people don't define your success. You define your success. And don't feel bad about it taking longer to get to your end goal. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the steps, enjoy the little wins along the way to getting to that final destination that you want to be at. And you know, you're never going to be happy when you get there, but I'm sure you see yourself in a better job or making more money or better financial situation. It takes time to get there. You know, you're not going to get there overnight. I know it seems like a lot of people get there overnight, but there's a huge grind behind everything, and you got to really be patient to get there. That's very important. Because, you know, if you equate your happiness to the wins, you're going to be let down sometimes. So equate your happiness to just enjoying the journey getting there. Believe in yourself. Don't let anybody doubt you. You know, nothing is unbelievable. You just got to believe in yourself. Believe it'll happen. It might take 8-10 years to get there. You don't know, but you got to believe it's right around the corner. Okay, you got to stay motivated. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, I also forgot with the Max B thing. Why isn't he like Max B's a big part of French Montana's career. French Montana's career changed when he was messing with Max B, and then Max B went away and he blew up, right? He talks about Max all the time, but he never put his money behind Max. I'm sure he gives money on his books and all that and helps him here and there. But never did he say, I'm going to sign you, Max, or I'm going to do this, you know? Max is signed to ECM, some other thing. EMG or something like that. I don't know. I mean, I do like the way he keeps Max's name alive, but he kind of owes Max that. Max gave him a whole wave. Seriously. But anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys in the next one.